What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another video. I was going to post a music video, but I saw this video that I think it's very important for as many people as possible to see it. So I decided to do this video instead of a music video like you saw on the title of this video. I think since this coronavirus thing started, we've seen so many horrible things happening in the world, but this has to be the worst thing that's going on right now. And I feel like if something is happening, you should not just say, oh, I cannot do anything, so I don't need to care about it. Of course, you can do something. If you can do even a little bit, do that. Because that means if you were able to do more, you would do more. But if you're not doing the little bit that you should be doing or you can be doing, there is no proof that you would do more if you could. So personally, the least I can do about this right now is to share the video and help get more people to see it. You can do the same. You can share the video so more people will see it. One thing before we get into the video. I know personally I'm sick of this whole fucking stay-at-home shit. I want to be out there doing what I want to do. But this is the reality that we are facing right now, and I know it's not only me. Many other people are also tired of being at home all day, not being able to do what they have to do or what they want to do. That being said, I just want to still say, I'm thankful because it's really worse for some people. You have a place to stay at. Some people don't have places to stay at. So no matter how bad it gets, just be thankful for your situation, because there are people out there who have it worse than you. There are people out there who had it even worse before the coronavirus came. So the coronavirus came and made it even more fucking crazy. That being said, we're thankful for your situation, and inshallah we hope that this gets very soon. I want you to do the one thing though. Watch this whole video and share it. That's how to make more people see this video, because I think it's very important. This is nothing funny. This is something actually really fucking serious, and it's just pissing me off. Without making it any longer, let's get into the video. This is how black people or Africans are being treated in China right now.
They cannot give us house. They cannot give us hotel. They cannot provide a place we can stay. They are just following us. You see, they are just following us. They don't want us to.
People are being kicked out of their apartments. People are not being able to have places to sleep. Supermarkets to buy food from.
We are too many. We are too many. We are too many. We are too many. They keep pursuing us. They keep pursuing us. They are chasing us again. They are chasing us again. They are chasing us again. They are chasing us again.
No house, nowhere.
Anywhere we go, they will chase us.
We have a lot of
This kind of stuff always happened, man. It was times that people were being fucking killed and sold in Libya, in South Africa, and now in China. And every time it happens, for some reason the rest of the African leaders don't do shit about it. When this virus started in China, a lot of Africans were making videos like pray for China, support for China, this and that, which I think is a good thing, because you should not wish for, this kind of bad things to happen to anybody. But I think if it is time for us to stand for our people.
Because we have been in a lockdown for at least 3 months now, and we have a lot of challenges we are going through at this time, and the most challenge is racism. We are facing racism in a way that we cannot access medical care in hospitals. When we go to hospitals and we need any help, all they tell us is, please go away, after checking our passports and finding out that we are blacks, actually finding out that we are from Africa. Another challenge we face is we cannot use the public means. Because when we try to use that, like if you want to use a bus and you enter a bus, all the Chinese come out. They all come out and they leave you in the bus alone, like they are protesting they can't travel with an African. Another challenge is we are not allowed to to go to the supermarket to buy what we want. We cannot use the hotels. When we go there, after checking your passport, the only thing they tell you is go away, please go away. Another challenge is some of our friends have been thrown out of the houses they've been renting with no reason, not anything. The landlord just comes one morning and tells you, please make sure that today you leave my house. And another thing is, another challenge is, they are forcing us to test for COVID-19 because they come to our houses with no notification. They just come to your house and ask for your passport. If you're African, they tell you that we've come to test for COVID-19. If you're not African, they tell you no. And when they come, after testing, they only tell you that we shall call you after 3 days when you're positive, and if you're not positive, no one will call you. They don't leave you with any document to see that you have tested, or that you can show to any other person that you have tested. We also face a challenge of food. Like we don't have food as for now. We don't have money for rent.
Now, imagine you being in that kind of situation. Just take a second and picture yourself in this kind of situation. Because people like sleeping in the streets, nowhere to go. I live in Qatar, bro. I live in Doha, and I cannot imagine something like this happening. And I know how crazy it would be for me to just have to leave this house right now. That's gonna be a nightmare. And that's the reality for some of these people right now. But the rest of the world don't give a fuck. People sleeping in the streets. They don't have clothes to wear. At least there are some good Chinese people that are giving them clothes and all that. But fuck that. We need more than that.
The police came to our place and they evicted us. And not me. I wasn't there alone. I was there with my wife and my daughter. At least, even if you have to evict us like that, look at the small daughter and you ask us to move out. And you send us to the streets. And then you brought our things, packed everything on the streets. And then you left. So it's true. They came to evict us because they said foreigners cannot live in these apartments because we have the virus.
Hello world, hello Africa. This is your girl from South Africa. And today I'm going to share my experience with the COVID-19
This is not no bullshit
China.
that people are making up. These
Guys,
are the people that are actually going through this that are talking right now. So I don't know what the fuck. I don't know why African leaders don't even try to address this or try to take some kind of action. No, they don't care. The Chinese people living all over Africa are not going through this. And the fucking virus started there. Nobody kicked them out or nothing like that. But when it comes to Africans, they get treated anyhow because we don't have anybody who stands for us. Our governments are fucking morons.
this has been the craziest 2 days of my life. I've never been so pressured like this in my life, especially living in China. So basically, yesterday morning, my landlord came to my door to tell me that I need to leave my apartment. I was given a 2-day notice, of which today was supposed to be the day where I have to leave my apartment. And of course, I'm confused, I'm panicking, I'm asking him, what's happening, what's the problem? And of course, he couldn't directly tell me that we don't want foreigners. The community doesn't want black people, the community doesn't want you here. So it just gave me some, whack excuse that the police don't want foreigners in the building. That's what he gave me. So I'm on panic mode right now. I'm thinking what to do. I'm asking people what's happening, and some friends are telling me they're experiencing a similar situation. A lot of Africans have been kicked out, and so our landlord
landlord gave us an hour quick notice. Can you imagine? Only in China, that the landlord would just come, switch off your lights, and give you an hour quick notice to leave. When you have legal signed documents with him, you have contracts of a 6-month rent. You're paid upfront with the taxation and everything. And then the landlord will just come to your door and knock and tell you he's coming up in 10 minutes, that he's giving you an hour to pack out. With the whole situation out.
Can you imagine that? Just put yourself in these people's position right now. Imagine you having to leave your house right now in next 1 hour.
Day, April 9th, China, Guangzhou. I live here with my lady. We're sitting here waiting for the Chinese government to go check us, and then we'll be quarantined for the next 14 days. And the worst part of it is that none of us is sick or has the virus, and we've been
or traveled recently.
Yeah, we've been back to China for
over 2 months.
Over 2 months now, but actually she wasn't supposed to be quarantined.
No, I was at first, and then they gave me a choice.
Yeah.
Because I'm white.
They gave her a choice that she can be somewhere else. She's my wife, but they gave her a choice to be somewhere else. And the African black dude should be in the quarantine. We're just sitting here waiting for them to come, and they're gonna put an alarm on our door, so nobody is gonna open the door for the next 2 weeks unless they come to check our temperature and stuff. And that's because we are the lucky ones. Other people are being kicked out.
Forced to go to hotels to quarantine.
Some are forced to go to quarantine centers, and some are kicked out of their apartment or their hotels. They have no food, no clothes, nowhere to sleep, nowhere to go, because even the airport is closed, so like there's no flight coming in and out. And most of those people, there's only like cargo flights coming in and out.
We go. Talk.
Pregnant woman, they will even check on her.
We go.
Say no. Ah, they got a bodyguard.
She's pregnant. You don't attend to foreigners. Where we come from is how you have to treat us.
Oi. Hmm? Yeah. Huh?
You see, it's a McDonald's. They don't even allow foreigners not to eat in McDonald's now in China. You know. Like why can I see? Like you see how many empty spaces? They don't even want to let foreigners now to sit in McDonald's and eat.
Share this video, man. Let's help make this video go viral. And fuck whoever is in a position to help who's not doing anything, and that includes all the African presidents.